This tutorial demonstrates how to see and use the data associated with Maptitude maps. Each country package that is available for Maptitude includes dozens of geographic files, all of which have tabular data associated with them. At a minimum, the administrative boundary layers have a name field and an area field. The populated places layers include place names and populations. And where available, demographic data are also included. For example, the United States country package includes tracts, places, counties, county subdivisions, MSAs, and states, all with hundreds of fields of demographic data from the Census, American Community Survey, and other sources. You can use the Info tool to see the data associated with a particular feature. First, choose the layer whose features you want to query from the drop-down list to make it the working layer. For example, to see data for census places, choose that from the working layer, and then click on the census place, such as Miami, for which you want to see information. An info window pops up where I can see income data for Miami, population information, age distribution, etc. You can shift-click to see information for another feature side by side in the info window. For example, if I shift-click on Miami Beach, we can now compare the two cities. You can also display tabular data for an entire layer in a data view by clicking the New Data View button. You can control what fields are displayed, how they're displayed, edit data, and create formula fields in the data view. For example, you can make a column wider or narrow simply by adjusting the width of the header. You can hide columns by highlighting some cells and clicking the Hide Column button. You can lock one or more columns so that they are always visible as you scroll through the data. Click either of these buttons to sort a column in ascending or descending order. For example, to sort by population, scroll to the population field, and notice now the population is sorted in decreasing order. You can create a formula field using data from the data view by clicking the Formula Field button. You can enter a formula manually by typing it here, or you can use the formula builder. I'm going to create a population density formula with population divided by area. And I'm going to name that field density. Maptitude calculates the results and displays the formula field at the end of the data view. And again, I can sort this and we can see which census place has the greatest population density. Use the Column Settings button to change the formatting of a column. For example, to change the number of decimals in the formula field we just created, choose that field from the data grid and choose a format. Notice now that the data view shows our density field with one decimal place and a comma separator. And finally, you can sort the columns in the data view. You can highlight a column and click left or right keys on the keyboard to move it. Or you can click the Data View Fields button and choose exactly which fields you want in the data view and in what order. And that wraps up this tutorial on working with data in Maptitude.